Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson has a chance to light up the NFL in their first year together. In this video, I want to give you guys my thoughts of what to expect from the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams, the first overall pick last year. He's going to have a brand new head coach, a brand new offense coming from the division rival Detroit Lions. This is really adding more to this division, which is why I wanted to make this video, because I'm sure Detroit Lions fans feel a certain way about the Chicago Bears after they hired their offensive coordinator. Ben Johnson also has been talking some interesting things about the Detroit Lions after he's been hired by the Chicago Bears, maybe making some slight nods to Jared Goff, saying that he now has a quarterback that can do stuff that Jared Goff never is even capable of. We're going to break that all down in this video that's sponsored by BetUS Sportsbook. Big shout out to BetUS as always. My name is Richie. Let's get straight into it because I really am excited. I'm a Jets fan. I'll be straight up with you guys, but I wanted to make this video because I feel like the Chicago Bears are going to be a very fun team. You look at what Caleb Williams did as a rookie. 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 87.8 rating with 3,500 passing yards, 62.5 completion percentage. He did not jump off the charts, and I feel like his rookie season, from my perspective, wasn't really sensational as a first overall pick because of Jaden Daniels going out there and lighting it up as a rookie, going to the NFC Championship game, winning Rookie of the Year. Caleb Williams had the most hype coming out of the draft class, and I don't think people are giving Caleb Williams the credit he deserves. I feel like he deserves a little bit more credit based off of the situation he was in. I feel like a lot of people put the high expectations around Caleb Williams because of their offseason additions last year, bringing in Keenan Allen, having DJ Moore, drafting Rome Odunze. Yeah, he had the talent around him playmaking-wise, but not really the trenches and the coaching. Well, now he's got a brand new coach in Ben Johnson, and that's a big reason why I wanted to focus on this video, what to expect from the pairing of Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams this upcoming season. Now, the one thing I know about Ben Johnson is he is super creative. He goes deep into a bag. And I feel like Ben Johnson said himself, he's never had a quarterback that is able to move around the pocket like Caleb Williams and have the athleticism to, maneuver the pocket, run to his right, run to his left, throw, flip his hips, do all the athletic things that Caleb Williams is capable of. You look at what Jared Goff can do. I'm a big Jared Goff fan. I think he's very underrated, but he has some limitations in terms of running around. His strength is being a pocket passer, being able to process the field, getting rid of the ball quick, being able to have high accuracy. While Caleb Williams, he has so much athleticism. He's a lot of fun. And you talk about the trick plays that he was able to scheme up Ben Johnson for Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. Can you imagine what type of trick plays he's going to be able to do with the Chicago Bears? Now, listen, trick plays is not going to make you a successful football team. It takes so much more than that. And also, Ben Johnson, by the way, as we all know, he's not the offensive coordinator of Chicago. He's the head coach. So he has to be able to run the entire operation. The Chicago Bears have been looking for a new successful head coach for a long, long time. Matt Nagy failed with Mitch Trubisky. They had one good season, but then they fell off. And now they went after, Eberflus. That was a big failure. And now Ben Johnson's the next man for the role. And I have a lot of high expectations for them. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen in year one in terms of right away. I think it's a system that Caleb Williams is going to have to get used to. Maybe in year two of the system is when everything starts to click, but I have a lot of high expectations for this overall pairing for the foreseeable future, and I want to open this up for a debate because I know this is the NFC North Roundtable, so we have some Packers fans, some Lions fans, some Vikings fans watching this on top of Bears fans. Where do you guys stand on the Chicago Bears? They're obviously the team that has the 10th overall pick right now, and they are in the bottom. They're in the basement of the NFC North, comparatively speaking. I think this is the best division of football. I really, really do. I love what the Vikings did last season. I'm excited to see what they do at quarterback this year. Are they going to stick with Sam Darnold? Are they going to roll the dice with J.J. McCarthy, who I have a lot of, exciting things to say about him? The Green Bay Packers coming off a good season. So this division is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm curious from a Packers perspective, Lions perspective, and Vikings perspective, what do you think about the Chicago Bears hiring Ben Johnson? What do you think Caleb Williams is going to look like? Because I really think the first overall pick of Caleb Williams is completely justified, and you look at the NFL media and the NFL narrative around the Chicago Bears, not a lot of people are really hyping him up. So I wanted to come on here and give them a little hype because I think they deserve it, in my opinion. Now, this show is always being sponsored by BetUS Sportsbook. Don't forget to utilize the 150% bonus by using the code YouTube150, folks. Big time shout out to BetUS, the #1 online sportsbook, sponsoring the NFC North Roundtable all season long. You look at the odds right here. This is the odds to win the NFC conference next year, to make the Super Bowl. The Lions are at plus 450 right behind the Eagles. Okay, the Green Bay Packers are at plus 1,000. And then you got the Bears and the Vikings with the same odds. That is interesting, which is why I wanted to talk about this, because you talk about the Minnesota Vikings, were won 14 games last year. I know they fell apart in the end, and they had a chance to win the NFC North, and Sam Darnold laid an egg, and then they went to the playoffs and lost in the first round. But the fact that the Vikings are coming off a 14-win season and the Chicago Bears are coming off a season where they were in last place, it's kind of crazy that the Vikings and the Bears have the same exact odds. That's all I'm saying. I think that that's a little disrespectful to Minnesota, in my opinion. I'm just going to say that. Shout out One the host of the NFC North Roundtable, the representative of the Minnesota Vikings, of course. I'm sure our boy Nick, who is the Chicago Bears representative of this show, is pumped up. I'm excited to see how this NFC North Roundtable is going to be next year, because this past season has been a lot of fun to watch. And if you guys have been supporting this channel since 2 years ago when it started, we really appreciate it. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Richie Malora. I am a co-founder here of Roundtable Sports Network, and I feel like making some content from my perspective of the NFC North. It's not biased. As a Jets fan, I get to have an unbiased perspective of this division. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to be making a lot of content all off season long on this channel. We're very close to 6,000 subscribers. We're excited to get the boys back together to preview the NFL draft, talk about free agency, and of course this upcoming season with these four, with Joseph Dion, Bass, One Bar, Nick. I mean, they're actually, the NFC North, if you guys did not know, was the first division we launched here on Roundtable Sports Network, and then we decided to launch everything else. So they're really the OGs outside of the AFC East Roundtable. I'm the Jets representative over there. So it's been a lot of fun to watch this channel grow, and I wanted to make this video because I feel like the comment section is going to be a little interesting. I bet you some people were like, oh, bro, you're overhyping the Chicago Bears. They're not going to do anything with Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. I'm very intrigued as a Jets fan to see what they look like. So you guys sound off in the comments. You guys let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, and a big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this show all off season long. Big shout out to you guys. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Peace.